Hey guys, John Luxy here, back with our blind playthrough of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. So I will make a little bit of a confession. I am a little bit tired. It is, I mean, not that that's abnormal for me, but it's actually, getting late. It's getting late, where I am. And, so I'm having some coffee, which may not be the best thing, because I'm going to go to bed here in a couple hours. But whatever, I'm dragging. I'm dragging a little bit. I guess we'll see with this game how... You know what, before we go... Right, I see the two sigils. Can I open the door? So that one's glowing blue, and this one is still red, which I assume means it's sealed. Surt, was it? I don't remember. And was this active before? Let's see, which one is focused? This one?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow, but you weren't expecting that.
What if I was? I vaguely remember that. I don't, It's been a while. It's been a while since I did my, my Norse mythology stuff. Or, you know, like I never did any of it in college or anything, but I think we covered it in high school a little bit, and then I've read some of my own, just because. Alright.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
And I'm almost out of coffee. I've been hitting that a little bit before I started recording, just to...
Found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
So is he real then? So I assume this is going to be like a fire area. Surt, the fire giant. I think we've... you know, I think I've come across that name before in, you know, the Persona or Shin Megami Tensei series. What's up there? I mean, I know I went this way instead, but... I'm using the controller now, I think... Why? Oh, maybe this way leads to this... thing? Another rune.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir.
We've done this one, right?
Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
So what I want to know is why certain runes are lighting up along the ring surrounding this thing, but some are not. Because there's multiple arrows and multiple things that look like M. So I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of significance to it, but no idea. All right, can I go up this way? No. No, I cannot. So I haven't thought too much about this issue, but was it AGDQ just started? At least according to the recording. And there's another face. I guess I have to get closer.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
That's fair. Now, is it one of the psychoses that you see faces everywhere? Or that people do? Again, I don't know. But no, the AGDQ thing. So it's a speedrunning convention. I guess they do charity and stuff, although they are a for-profit corporation. Just FYI. They got bought out by some dude, and it's turning dark again. But I'm just curious, like the AGDQ, how much of the donations do they skim off the top? Do they take a cut? I don't know. I know most charities do for overhead and stuff. The voices are saying, be afraid, you should be afraid. There's a... It's like the combined federal campaign. If you've ever been in the military or been a government employee, you'll see this stuff that comes out every year. It's like these are all the charities, and they used to have a book, probably on the website now, assuming there's a website, where it would tell you what percentage of your donation would go towards the cause itself and how much was taken for overhead, right? So they used to not let any charities that had overhead costs higher than 25%, which means for every dollar you donate, 25 cents is just getting taken. by the charity. Only 75 cents would go towards the actual cause itself. Now the question is, how much is GDQ, just in general. A is like the winter one, S is the summer one or whatever, but what's the overhead on that? I don't know. I'm not saying don't donate, but I'm saying not everything you donate is going towards it. Not to be, you know, a dream killer or whatever. All right, let's go a little bit further. There is more about AGDQ or GDQ in general that I want to talk about, but we'll wait for a little bit of a calmer moment, if there is one. Big door, 2 runes, 2 torches. Now, I assumed, since the last door, Valraven, I assumed since that was like illusion, that was more like puzzle, and this is probably more combat. So we'll see. I'm not excited about the combat, but oh yeah, okay. Oh, come on, man. Oh well, right.
Finish this. He's gone.
Are there more than 2? I see, there's 3 of them now. Well, we have those focus things, so... Oh crap, we're against the rocks. Mm-hmm. So they take a few hits. Is that all? Yep, okay. Combat, there you go. Is the door open now? Let's just go this way real fast. The scenery is still super beautiful. Wait, what's this? Ah, burned corpses. Well... one of the things I read about the, you know, Vikings doing human sacrifices was that, apparently human sacrifices were extremely, or humans in general were extremely valuable to Odin, which is why human sacrifices were considered a thing. I didn't read much about it, though, to be honest. Alright, let's go open the door. We'll probably fight more people on the other side. The combat seems to be the weakest part of this.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You
hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Okay, so it wants me to probably find those corpse piles or something. There's those... I assume we have to find the runes. Follow the screams. I see. Oh, what if we focus? Over there, maybe? I mean, obviously it's going to be one of these... Oh, I didn't realize those were not crucifixes, but... You know. I see. Screams will help you. I just don't know where the N or H is supposed to be. I mean, it's possible it's up there, but... Let's try going up there first. Ah, that could be something. Focus. I see. Okay. Oh, so you have to find... Not... I see. Like, you have to find two of them one at a time. So is it one at each place? Guess we'll find out. No, but what I wanted to say, like, is... So there was one guy that got banned from GDQ. Like, that's the big thing people are talking about now. Oh, it's right here. Or farther back. Okay, no. Okay, I mean... So it's gotta be, like, in this place, because that's where... I mean, I think it's supposed to be that, because I'm here in the middle. Right, and that's... Right, it's... You go here, and it shows up in the middle, and then... Okay. The roots. Is it the other side of this?
Are they screaming?
Screams will help you. Screams
Are screaming.
Oh.
Focus.
Oh, okay, that's... Alright.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Okay. No, just... Okay. So, like, with the whole cancel culture thing, I just want to touch on this real fast, because it's about, you know, compassion and stuff, right? Is... One of the runners was found to have supported, I guess he's Spanish, he or she, I don't know. They're Spanish from Spain, and they support a certain party and had made tweets to that effect on Twitter. People found it and they're like, I feel unsafe, ban him. These are the people that need to just fuck off, first off. But secondly, I've made the comment before that gamers are some of the nicest people I know, and that's true. But just like everywhere else, you have some of the weakest people, and gamers too. You know, everyone wants to be on top, right? People want to be big fish in small ponds and all that stuff. So within the gamer community, there's still people that are like, I want to be on top, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And they will seek to, they're just bad people, and they'll seek to, like, the whole cancel culture thing is terrible people. And they'll just seek to exert their power and influence, or feel powerful because they don't actually have any power, right? I figure that's probably what's going to happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually with this playthrough, right? Because we talked about mental illness. And we've talked about mental illness, and
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
anyway, I figure eventually, you know, because people will find, these people will find any reason to complain. They'll find any reason to take offense. But you just watch. Just watch them. I mean, don't watch like me or anything, but watch their actions and look how they act. They're the real bad ones. They're the ones that will be like, I have mental illness and this offends me. But they don't. They just, they're like, I have multiple personalities. It's awesome. Like, they're the people that steal sympathy and make people with real issues like look bad or look like fakers or stuff like that. They are monsters, these people. So, and unfortunately, when I talked about gamers being some of the nicest people, that's true, but these people that do this shit are parasites. And parasites go where the nice people are, and so unfortunately I think there's a lot of them in the gaming community. They're not actually gamers, mind you. Maybe some are, you know. I mean, games are everywhere these days, but just watch out. Just take care of yourselves. That's my thing. you know, and kind of along with that, it's like, if there's anyone that has legitimate mental illness and stuff and I offend anybody, you know, because there's the whole thing about don't apologize to these people because that's what they want. They don't care. They don't really care. They just want to exert their power. They want to force an apology. And if you apologize, it makes it worse, right? Because they sense weakness, like blood in the water or whatever. So I thought about that a lot because I anticipate something like that coming eventually. Maybe. You know, if my channel ever gets big, with my luck, it'll probably be, you know, YouTube will shut me down before then or something, but, or even before it can gain any sort of notoriety or anything. But you just have to look at my comments, right, about the whole rising above mental illness and all that stuff, like learning to deal with it instead of just relying on medication, which is, medication is supposedly awful, but these comments come from a place of concern, basically. So, you know, anyone that I actually do offend that considers my comments insensitive, I mean, you know, sorry, but no, it's not a sorry, but it's just a sorry, but but there's going to be people eventually, maybe, but eventually I suspect there's going to be people that are like, your video is offensive, and I'm just going to be like, that's too bad. Because these people, you know, if I make a shitty comment, which I don't think I have, but if I do, we could use that as like a learning experience. Like, let's open a dialogue, let's talk about it. But no, these people just want to shut conversations down, you know? And I mean, you know, I care about my stuff and I care about my channel and stuff, but it infuriates me. You still see, just look. If you just look, you will see these people. Anita Sarkeesian would be another one. You know, her employees are going broke and having to get jobs at grocery stores and stuff while she's going to Morocco, spending all the money that people donated to help women. Right? She's a parasite. She exploits women and people's compassion towards mistreatment of women, and she takes that and then shits all over actual women. It's not good. You know, if you're a fan of Anita Sarkeesian, you have my condolences. There's fire. That's probably where we're going. I don't. Sometimes I like to preach. Let me be straight. But I think it's one of those things that I think about a lot that I think most people don't. A lot of people don't think about. We're gonna fight here again. And so it's just, I want to get my thoughts out there because sometimes people will be like, oh, you know, I never thought about that. And that's the power of this platform, is if I can put my thoughts out there, even if they're shitty, right? If they're shitty, we can talk about it. That's cool. But if they're not, like, this is an actual opportunity to maybe help people, maybe better people, you know? Like I said, even if the comments are inane or ignorant, we can open a dialogue and kind of bring everyone up together. I don't know. I've given a lot of thought about like how to actually do positive stuff. That's the best I've come up with. Maybe there's something better, but I'm just one dude. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's not helpful, being against the wall. Oh, right. So the...
You're close. You can do this. Make it. Go again.
Alright, yep, there's another, of course. As soon as I take one down, another appears. It might just be best to go after the guy without a shield. Well, that didn't help. Move. Oh, he dodged. Well, that's... Is there another? Yes, there is. I figured there would be. So it's nice that they... Well, first that they're kind of slow. Yeah, I mean, I did. Whoa. I know there's blood. Oh, well, I still got hit, I guess. Okay. There's another one somewhere.
Behind you.
I mean, I'm playing Dark Souls rules. I'm using the block button for like an attack. Now the good news is... Okay. Can I get him from behind? Well, that didn't help. I was... Yeah, okay. And it seems like I kind of heal. Okay, that's no good. Seems like we heal over time, so that's handy. Huh.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel, and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Okay. That way, I guess? Is that the fire? Where did I come from? Ah. The bodies? It's like focus. Focus on what? Okay. Oh, alright. Okay, I guess you have to stand in exactly the right spot. Yeah, okay, this seems about right. It's like now we're in the victims, like them burning everything. Oh, hey. Well, okay. It's open now, I guess? Wait. When it was telling me to run, did I actually have to run? Okay, well... I mean, it doesn't look like the thing moved up her arm anymore. Well, maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I just never understand, though, when it's like... The voices are like, run, run, run. And I'm like, should I actually be running? Does it matter? Like... What is it? Deus Ex Human Revolution, right? You start the real game after you get your cyborg body. And he's like, I need to see you in my office, it's important, you hurry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna explore the building. Turns out there's an actual time limit. They don't tell you, they're just like, hurry. But the problem is every other game's like, oh, hey, it's real important that you do this, make sure you run. But the game will sort of pause while you do your menial... The world's ending. Oh my god. Well, okay. You want to shop? That's cool. The meteor's fallen, but it'll be fine. You know, so it's. I kind of feel like maybe they need to convey a little bit better that no, you're actually going to die if you don't run. So now I know. Also, why would you touch that? I'm just curious. Alright, let's run. By the way, that,
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Really? You just had to get here? Alright. Hell will not give you the answers you want, but you cannot look away because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look. So it's probably gonna... She might get to the end and be like, oh, this whole thing was a lie. Or I killed my lover. I'm actually crazy. Or something. It's like... It's the realization, right? That's one of the great things about the unreliable narrator trope, is that it's best when you can't tell that the narrator is unreliable, and that's kind of like the big twist, is like, they're crazy all along, or something. You know. Is this gonna break and kill me?
Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting. Surt
It's waiting. He can't get through.
Find him.
The pyre.
Well, not really finding your own way. There's two paths and one's blocked off, and then you have to go down the other one. There's something else this way? Alright.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Ragnarok. Yep. And as far as the AGDQ thing, going to the... whoever it was that did it, or whoever those were that did it, that is the most cowardly chicken shit thing to do. Oh, somebody's political ideas offend me. Help, someone else do something. It's like, why don't you do something? You can't do anything. That's the thing. They want someone else. They want an authority figure to do something. They want to hurt people. Like, the cancel culture people, they want people fired and all that stuff, right? They want to hurt people because they believe different things than them. Right? Like, those are the worst kinds of people. You know? It just, what pisses me off most is not that there's people like that in the world, because I understand that there are. What pisses me off most is that, you know, companies companies are going along with it. That's the worst thing. They're like, oh, don't worry, we'll protect you. The proper response is, did he directly threaten you? Did he do anything that was against the law? You feel unsafe? Well, that's too fucking bad. Deal with it. Man up. Because usually guys, right? The ones that do this shit, it's usually dudes. There are women too, but, well... You know, actually, I don't know. Is it more equal? Is it pretty, like, split down the middle? Gender equality, so to speak? I don't know, but... the worst part is, right, that the correct response, or what this is going to do, is it's going to hurt their businesses eventually. Because they're going to get rid of runners that people don't like. And then they're going to see their pocketbooks and their profits go down. And the problem with that is eventually they're going to flip to where the golden rule, right? He who has the gold makes the rules. They're going to be like, oh, you're a runner? You're generating money? I don't give a shit. I don't care. These people are coming forward saying that you're sexually harassing people. Is there a police report? Are the police directly wanting me to do something about it? No? Okay, I don't care. So by their actions, they're going to make it unsafe. More unsafe in the future. Because they're, you know, it's the crying wolf thing. Right?
Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another sacrifice.
Speaking of fire, think about shit like that gets me hot. Gets me angry.
It's too far.
She'll never find it.
She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Well, there's the sacrifice, presumably. And then you basically just have to run towards the bridge. And we might... Oh, no, I was going to say we could probably just drop down, but oh, no, there's wooden spikes. And we might be able to just drop down right here. And we probably go up that way. Let's go this way, though. We'll just kind of run along the wall and just check. Oh, good. Another one of these. And it seems to be unlocking the runes in order, except for the F and the S right there in the middle.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
One of these days I need to play through Valkyrie Profile. It was basically that. Odin trying to find a way to postpone Ragnarok. So you take the role of a Valkyrie that goes down and finds warriors that are basically getting killed in battle, and you recruit them for your party, and it's an RPG. But eventually, you have to make the choice, right, of, well, which party member do I send to fight with the gods to postpone Ragnarok? And it's like, well, do I want to send my most powerful ones because that'll delay Ragnarok a little bit more and make it harder on me now, or do I send them the weaker ones because it'll make my battles easier because you're fighting as well. You're trying to stay alive, right? It's an RPG. I don't know if I just wasn't any good at the game. It was hard. I remember I kept fighting these like dragon heads or something, and they were just like wrecking me. But I don't remember very much. All right, we're coming up on time, but I don't want what happened last time to happen again. Not last time, but you know what I mean. Previously, where where it saved or it didn't save, and I had to stop. So we'll want to get to a stopping point. So we'll kind of pick up the pace a little bit. I see what they mean about the whole, you know, remember where you're going thing. So I'm basically gonna have to run down here, and then just it's gonna be a ways.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Yeah. So the Northmen were not good. Alright. I was really hoping to find a way to jump down. Maybe over there. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to run back up here and walk across that thing. You know? But the problem is all around here are, like, the spikes. But I feel like this is promising. Okay, so this would be where I go. And then I run over that way, I guess. Alright, let's try not to die. You have to run. Oh, don't. Almost there. Oh, whoa.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Okay, well this is a good stopping point because we saw the little save. Let us exit to the main menu. Hellblade. Alright guys, well that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I hope I wasn't super preachy in this episode. I don't know, I try not to, but like I said, I do kind of like it because I've thought about some of this stuff and I feel like maybe we could either have a discussion or people could consider viewpoints that they haven't considered before. Also, it makes me... I feel like it's just... You know, you get pissed about something and then go to someone else and basically be like, hey, you punish them. Getting someone else to punish or do something to someone else because you want... It's very manipulative and sneaky and cowardly and stuff, and it just... Especially over words. It's like, oh, hey, they voted differently than me then. Or, you know, they voted differently than me, so, you know, I want them fired. It's like, what kind of a person are you? Like, that's... It's like you're anti-democracy. Anti-free thought. And to be fair, that's what these people are, I think. You know, these people want to... You know, what is that quote from Alpha Centauri? Beware he who seeks to control your access to information, for in his heart he dreams himself your master. That's what these people desire, right? They want to lord over others. They're terrible people. They're terrible people. So, just watch out for yourself. Just protect yourself. And, I mean, honestly, I don't know how to fix that. If any of you guys know, let me know. I don't know. But I do, you know, it's... Some people are against mixing politics and video games and stuff. I don't really consider this politics necessarily. I'm not saying, hey, you should vote for this person. I'm just saying, like, hey, I believe in free speech. I believe in human rights. I believe we should be able to have a discussion. You know, and if your feelings get hurt, you know, I'm not going to say, like, man up necessarily or become stronger, but, you know, if your feelings get hurt, there's nothing wrong with, like, backing out of the conversation and crying or considering the other position or whatever, just cooling down and then coming back in with a fresh mind. You know, there's nothing wrong with talking, right? It's when you want to silence other people, that's the problem. Like this sounds really weird, I've probably said this before, but it's like the whole free speech thing. I'm totally cool if, like, the KKK and the Black Panthers want to stand on opposite sides of a street and yell racial slurs at each other. That's freedom of speech. And both sides are garbage in that case, but they both can do that, right? They both have the freedom. It's when you're like, no, this one side's bad, or they're both bad. It's like they should be able to say what they want, especially if it's awful. Especially if it's awful. You know, the speech that you don't like is the one that needs to be protected. Because then you have these cancel culture people, once you get rid of all their speech, it's like, well, we're in the practice of banning speech and silencing people, so we don't like you now. It's like you have to protect the rights of everyone to ensure that everyone can speak and stuff. And I'm preaching again, I hate it. But I do feel very strongly about it. So I don't really consider that political. That's like, you know, if I was talking about how terrible slavery is that political? I mean, I guess, but it's a human rights issue also. You know? I mean, you could say I'm pro mental health, which is what this game is about, right? This game, well, I mean, kind of. Is pro mental health a political position? You could make it one. So, I mean, I'm not super into politics, but I have positions on stuff. You could vote for whoever you want, by the way. I don't care. They're all... Just remember, they're all terrible. They're not... That's the thing that makes me laugh, right? People are like, oh, Trump's the best thing ever, or Hillary's the best thing ever, or whoever. It's like, they're the same. They're the worst of both sides. You know? It just makes me... I mean, it makes me really sad when people will say that stuff, though, actually, because it's like, you're... It's like, I don't know, Hitler, Stalin. It's like, we want Hitler because Hitler did this. We want Stalin because Stalin didn't do that. Or, you know, it's like, they're both mass murderers. Tyrants. Why would you want either of them? Anyway. I guess that's definitely political, I suppose. Well, yeah. Because I'm like, do what you want. Do what you want. Just realize that everyone is an asshole. I guess. Anyway, thank you. I say I don't like to preach, and here I am spending another almost 10 minutes doing it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good time watching these episodes. This game's still good. I don't really care so much for the combat, but it's all right. It's good. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the fact that I finished editing the last episode of the Miskatonic, because there's anime boobs in that one. You get to the end of the game and there's anime boobs everywhere. So I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna have to take Manny's face and put it over some boobs so that I can put it up on YouTube. So I did. So that's my unique positive moment. Got that done. But anyway, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care. Hey, Manny, you want some food? You're so cute. All right, guys, take care.